Why isn't every town in America doing this? Parking lot, parking lot, parking lot, county health services, food forest, right in the middle of town. I just swung by, grabbed some fresh fruit as I'm going to a site tour to put in a food forest. Let's take a look exactly what they're doing here in Manatee County, particularly in Bradenton. Oh my, first thing I noticed, this cover crop. You might be wondering, you can see that there's rows here. What is all this? Feels like I'm in like Southeast Asia or something, and then boom, you got this, the cat clinic right next door. These are all nitrogen fixers, and nitrogen helps plants produce, for lack of a better term. It helps the bigger plants like this Barbados cherry or these mangoes or avocado thrive. So these are all sacrificial. You plant these, cut them down, nitrogen shoots into the soil. You put everything you cut down around your main trees, and man, you turn sand into soil. That's how you build soils. This is beautiful. We're in Bradenton, Florida. You know what? People are so unhealthy. All these clinics are to help people who are obese, overweight, diabetes, blah, blah. And right here's a food forest. And seemingly nobody knows about it. They're doing such a good job here of putting together this area. Great job, Manatee County. This is so cool. Like, look at this. This is what every town should have, a food forest. Let's go through and see what they got here. We have bananas, we have mangoes, we have tropical sages, we have dune sunflowers. What a great cover. We have the shell. This is the classic shell pathway of Florida. I love these. This is a Simpson stopper. This right here, they call it a Simpson because a guy figured out named Simpson what this is, but it's also a stopper because it stops diarrhea. These berries here, little red edible berries, most people don't eat them. I love them. These are actually, I think, more on the endangered list in Florida, but they're a native, amazing wind hedge, amazing native, drought tolerant. We love using things like this, like firebush. These really make a food forest. They fill in the gaps and provide essential nutrients and medicinal purposes that most people don't know about. Like, most people are going over here to the clinic to get a pill when so many people are sick, and right here is the cure. Look at the bananas are coming in here. It's beautiful. They have magnolia, just because, well, it's a magnolia. They're gorgeous. These tropical sages are beautiful. These are the amazing pollinators, bringing in all the bees. They have this fig that's right here, a bunch of grasses. This is a cocoa plum. It's one of my favorite. I've talked about it so many times. People use this as a hedge all throughout Florida. You might see it's probably cut and brought down, but they have this big, beautiful, it's either red or white, fruits that are so delicious. They tucked in a mango back here, another mango, another cocoa plum. See what they did here? It's so lush. It looks beautiful, but they're not afraid to jam stuff in. Everything will be okay because you have layers. So this is your avocado, that's your big layer. Then you have your small cocoa plum shrub. You have your tropical sage. Then you come down with your ground cover where you have your herbs, your Biden's alba, and one of my favorite, the dune sunflower. This is so pretty. Beautiful grasses in here. Little papayas popping in. They got mangoes. They do such a good sign of such a good job of putting signs up that let people know exactly what they're looking at. Like this right here is a mango. I don't know what variety of mango it is, but they also have, this is something that you can make to eat. This is so essential. Like, we can grow these things, but how do we get creative in how we can actually cook them? This is a papaya. Two things you might not know about a papaya. They got little flowers, they'll be fruits, but when the fruit is green, it actually serves as like a vegetable for soups. When it starts to turn its color like red or yellow or orange, then it is more of a fruit. And when you look on the inside of them, you'll see they have a ton of seeds. All those seeds, when you eat them, don't chew it, just swallow it. Parasites cling to it and it flushes right out of your body. Nature's, all the healing things that we need are right here. They got amazing beauty berry, another native. The berries you can use for jams. They're also another antioxidant. More bananas going. They got a nice little banana pit in here. Ground cover. They have a lot of mint. They also have one of our favorites, the sunshine mimosa. Look how beautiful these flowers are. This again is a nitrogen fixer. So this covers the ground. So we have mulch. They put fresh mulch here. It looks like pine straw. So they put pine leaves or needles down here. So one, that's putting in nitrogen in the soil. But the second thing that they're doing is by putting this ground cover, every time we step or pull it or do whatever, it keeps putting nitrogen in the ground, keeps putting nutrients in the ground. That means you don't need fertilizers. You don't need synthetic fertilizers. It's already built into the system. The whole point of this is that everything is giving off something else, something different that all these plants need. So they all like send signals out so that way they can notify each other, this is what I need, help. And they all do this. And look how beautiful it can look when you keep it maintained. And it's not that hard to maintain, especially a community spot like this. But you can have this even in your own home. This is where you can come together with your neighbors. We provide maintenance services that bring back Eden. Here's another mango, another avocado. But like, look how these tuck in so beautiful. These cocoa plum are beautiful. Now you can let the cocoa plum rip like this, or you can tame it and bring it down a little bit. It's kind of your preference. I kind of like that it's big and thick like this, and it creates a great hedge. They have passion fruit and they have butterfly pea going along the fences here. They also have a community garden right here. Look how beautiful this is. Bradenton, you're crushing it. And again, nobody knows that this stuff is here. It's baffling me. Look at these. Let me get these. Look how beautiful. You know what that is? That's that sweet almond. That's one of my favorites that you could put in anywhere. These flowers are so incredible. And you know what's really awesome? When you look at this as a native fire bush, this is another pollinator, this, that other native. I said you need to have these in your food forest system. But look at the shade it created. Look at the beautiful pop of color. You have the cocoa plum you can pull, you can eat from here. You have the butterflies all around you. The bees are all in here, but these bees, they're not gonna sting you. They're not trying to take you out. They're just trying to pollinate. So let the bees thrive. And these also have a little edible berry. It's not the best, but it's an edible berry. This is so beautiful. These are all natives, and that's what we want in Florida. We want to bring back natives because one, they're drought tolerant. Two, they are mostly pollinators. And three, they continue to build the soil, and they're hurricane, wind, basically resistant to anything that nature can throw at them. These are the cocoa plums. These are the red ones, just absolutely beautiful. And you know something that's so cool about this? Let's take a look here. Just watching the bees hover, watching the butterflies hover, watching all these insects all in here. Like, this reminds me of a coral reef, like an above ground coral reef. Like, these would be all the little fish swimming around. This would be the reef. These are all the fish and all the marine life. It's like an above ground version of that. Look how beautiful this is. It's absolutely insane. You don't need to be a scuba diver. Just grow a food forest and you literally have all this. Again, there's that fire bush. And just look at the beautiful hedge. Like, what do you want? Do you want that or do you want this? And again, all this is edible. People have no idea. It's baffling. But they did such a great job here. Come around the other side, I have another big sweet almond, more Simpson stoppers, and these are so full of berries. And so many people go, how do I keep pests away? How do I stop pests from coming in? This is what you do. You create a hedge. You create a hedge just like this. You have the fire bush. They have the little berries you might not like. Some people like the coconut plum. Other people don't. And you have a Simpson stopper. Pretty cheap plants to put in. All are a windbreak. All are native. And they will provide food for squirrels, rabbits, raccoons, anything coming in. Like, there's so, look how much fruit is on here. Nothing's penetrating this. They're not gonna get into your mangoes. They're not gonna get into your avocados. You have the beauty berry, has those beautiful little berries on it. The point is that we're protecting our main crops, our main legacy trees like this mango. But look, it's surrounded by all these other, for lack of a better term, sacrificial plants when it comes to pests and insects to eat, that you kind of create a fortress all around it. And you have these great ground covers. They've done such a great job here in Bradenton. Come take a look at it. It is downtown Bradenton by the Health Services Center, I guess. So skip the health, sweet potato going, skip the Health Services Center and come over here and go grab some food. You know what you could really grab? And no one talks about this one. Oh my gosh, you see what this is? The Barbados cherry. This is gonna be the next big crop, the next super fruit superfood in the world, the Barbados cherry. This is, I think, like 10x more vitamin C than any orange, any other berry. Brain boosting antioxidants inside of it. These things are so incredible. And you know what? Anybody can grow those monocrop where you just see the straight up rows. That's not gonna do anything. You wanna know how you get the maximum vitamin out of this? You fix your soils. You get all the vitamins and nutrients in the soils. They go from the soils, they go up into the plant and into the fruit. You eat it, you get several seeds. You just let them fall and grow more. Here. Another one. That's another cherry over there. But this is what it's all about. Look at the productivity. All these cars. I sat here for like 5 minutes. Nobody came over here. No one walked over. And besides the food, just the health benefit of walking, getting out in the nature, getting away from all this. Oh, we left a couple oak trees. Well, that's cool, whatever. Or you planted this ecosystem where you don't have to do much work because it's doing the work for you. This is what we do at Bring Back Eden. We put these in communities, in churches, in schools, in your backyard, in hospitals maybe. What if every hospital had a food forest? What if every retirement center had a food forest? And they went from this to just let it be over. I'm done. Pull it. I'm out too. I can't wait to get outside. I can't wait to pull some weeds because you know what? Most of these are edible. I can't wait to watch a butterfly land on me. I can't wait to be still. I can't wait to feel God. I can't wait to be in communion with others because you know what? They're coming in as well. I can't wait to learn something. I can't wait to be a child playing again. Maybe you put a little, well, for Betty who has a bad hip, maybe you don't put up a treehouse there, but maybe for her grandkids are coming to visit her. I feel like we could heal a lot more people that way. And there's a reason why we're putting in food forests for so many doctors, like this one right here, and even this video right here. 2 different doctors, one in Miami, one in Ormond Beach, both growing food. There's a reason, there's a trend. You'll own nothing and be happy. Well, I don't need to go to the grocery store. I don't need a car to go to the grocery store when I'm growing my own food. Grow food. If you want more content like this, if this resonates, please share and please give us a follow. There's so much more abundance in the world than the powers that be will have you think. God is good. We'll see you next time. Oh, by the way, I'm Matthew Nate. I'm the founder. I forget to do that all the time.